front yard. So like I said, this fence is all gonna get knocked down, and we're gonna get a new fence that's being pushed forward to up here. I will show you where. So the blueberries that were in that bed got just moved over here temporarily, and they were getting really dried out when we dug them up, so we just reburied them. So once this fence moves, those cinder blocks there, so basically from the window well to the downspout and a little bit over is going to be our rain barrel area. So we've got that big platform, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, and then there's another one, 4 rain barrels that will be set up here, and then we'll enclose it in to make it look pretty. But then we've got the hibiscus got planted, all the cannas got planted, and then in between here is going to be the peonies, and then we still need to find some sort of ground cover. I might want to do like a mix of different kinds of lilies and stuff, but then some sort of ground cover in front that is full sun. And then the front beds, oh my god, they just look so amazing. So I don't know if I shared, because I forgot to do an update last weekend, but we went to Lowe's, and Lowe's actually puts their plants on clearance, and so we got like 12 salvia that were $3 a pot. So we figured we saved probably about $60 with if we would have bought the salvia at the regular price. And the plants looked fine. They didn't even look like sickly or anything. So so we got 2 different kinds of salvia. So we've got I think these 2 right here, because we got 7 of one kind and then 5 of another kind, are May Night. And then the ones kind of in that zigzag fashion along the front are more May Night and then deep blue. So slightly different colors. And then the deep blue, I think they don't get as tall, but both of them got the same width. So those will fill in nice, and then mulch the whole area, mulch that whole area, and then I told you we got 11 yards. That's all that's left. So actually that's pretty decent. We really were working like workhorses. So I know I shared our eventual plan for the front, and now that we got the salvia in there and we were thinking about how they will eventually get wider, we decided to eliminate a row of a plant that I was planning on, which was supposed to be sedum, and then every other, so on the posts will be I believe that was supposed to be hydrangeas, and then in the middle will be a boxwood. So we'll need about 3 hydrangeas and about 3 boxwoods, and then in front of the salvia is going to be some sort of like red heuchera, and then this big open spot here was going to be that dwarf weeping cherry tree that we're on the hunt for. I think we're going to have to go to a specialty greenhouse nursery for that, because we have seen weeping cherry trees at like Menards and Home Depot and stuff, but they're not of the dwarf variety, and the regular size ones get about 12 feet tall and then 12 feet wide, which we obviously don't have 12 feet here, so we'll need to look for that. And then some creeping phlox kind of hanging off the side here, and then another hydrangea right there, and then some heuchera. So the downspout situation, we do have a solution for that. That'll just be a whole project in and of itself for at least this downspout, that downspout, and then the one on the other side of the garage. And then this is our little fledgling robin. They keep coming around because there was a nest right up there, so they keep coming around. So, and then this bed along here is going to kind of mirror this bed a little bit, but we want to do 3 things of climbing roses, and then probably some, I think I'm going to do sedum over here, and some salvia and heuchera. And then there's going to be like a bush right here, so it'll be the same as that bush over there. So we have to find out what that is, because that was here when we moved in and we transplanted it from the backyard. And then some more creeping phlox. But my bed over here, and this is what we initially started with when we started doing all of the spring summer projects, was the hostas and daylilies. And this bed cost us nothing. We took all the hostas from Matt's parents' yard, and then we took these as well. And so since we mulched, we actually took the line out a little bit further to make it a little cleaner. But I think this is I think it's like lungwort. I'd have to look it up again. But yeah, we got to figure out what this bush is. But for being transplanted a couple weeks ago, it's actually looking really, really pretty good. So, and then this over here is our line of daylilies and hostas. So yeah, we just basically split a bunch of their hostas. The daylilies we had all in our yard, so we basically split a bunch and you know, just transplanted them. So there was some in that front bed and there was some in the backyard, and so we just dug them all up and transplanted them. So they are doing great. So we had like 2 different kinds, because those leaves are a little broader than those, and the skinnier leaves, actually a lot of them are doing awesome, because they're coming up with their little buds. So I think those will be yellow. And then this, we found this at Menards, and I had to look up what kind of hosta it was. So this is a hosta. It's actually called praying hands hosta, so I thought that was kind of fun. But then we've got some variegated. You can see the buds are coming up. These buds are coming up. So everything is looking really, really super good. And then our sod here is looking really good. Probably needs some water, but so this fence also is going to be moved. So this will be replaced, this will be replaced. So this is going to come forward to about here and then come on the other side. So you can see this is our chimney. You can access underneath. And so with the fence here, Benny had figured out when we first moved in how to get underneath here and then get out. And we're like, oh, we can't have that happen. So this fence is moving to the other side here. And then this was a fun little solution I came up with. So not permanent at the moment, but there is going to be a platform here a little bit away from the house for our wood pile for the fire pit. So we are making progress. But so far, so good. And I still wanted my bird feeders in here so we can see the fun birds, but that's pretty much it. So there probably really won't be many more updates after the month of June is over, because Matt and I both made a mutual agreement that whatever is not done by the end of June, that we're just stopping and enjoying that bad boy for the rest of the summer, because we really have been working our butts off every weekend, like pretty much for a full 10-hour day both days. So and then I put my fun little garden flag in here. So the good dog deserves a good home. So probably, I think my mom got this for me, so I'm gonna get something a little more garden-y looking or whatever. Maybe a fun little like monogram or something, but that's pretty much it. So, and then I've got my relaxing hammock up here, and so, you know, again, I always share my dreams and eventual plans, but this whole side of the patio I want to be like an outdoor living space. So I want like a couch and outdoor couch and some chairs and a table and stuff. And then with our patio being so big, I decided I wanted to move the table forward, which actually gives us a ton of room then. So yeah. And then this little area, I don't know if I shared, but this is kind of unused, wasted space. So basically from that angle over, we want to just put some paver stones and stuff so that we can kind of hopefully move this hose reel or get a new one or something off of the patio and whatever. So that's the backyard update. So making good progress. And then where that wheelbarrow is, that's supposed to be another garden area with some raised galvanized steel beds for like asparagus and rhubarb and whatnot. So it's just a big pile of dirt and rolled up sod and all that stuff. So we'll need to tear into that and deal with that, but for now that's gonna stay. And we're still waiting on approval for our shed, so that'll be a whole nother project thing, because then we want to do some kidney bean beds on the other side, either side of it. So yep, but happy Monday, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the little tour.